Gabby, your writing coach for aspiring writers. This is my bestie, Jamie.
I am a life.
With her white girl afro.
I got a white girl afro going on today. I'm a life and business coach and the founder of the Anima Collective.
Okay, say a little bit more about Anima Collective for those of us that don't know, please. Give me the elevator pitch.
The elevator pitch is that we are a online community for female entrepreneurs where entrepreneurship and soul development meet. So we're all about the growth of your business and the growth of yourself. And most people in our community are on some kind of spiritual-esque path, really like searching to be who they want to be and what they want to do in the world.
I love that.
Me too. I got a lot of hair going on today. Holy cow.
We need to start a hairband. Okay, so we got more fan mail.
Yay! Also, we love fan mail, people. So if you want to send us fan mail, we're happy. Very happy.
And if I had one of those buttons, it'd go, pew, 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 pew. That's what I would do right now. So we need to get one of those like keyboards where you could go, pew, 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 because that's what would happen.
Okay.
I'm going to read the fan mail, and hopefully our fan hears this and recognizes it. I turned 49 last week and have been contemplating aging as well. There is the obvious physical changes, but the rest is arbitrary. Realistically, we could pass, meaning die, on any day, no matter our age. So really, it's not a question of chronological age. It's a question of how we're spending our time. Important questions include, how can we live fully in the moment? How can we love ourselves despite the physical changes? How can we bring more love and joy into our lives each day? How can we cultivate more passion and purpose in our everyday lives? When it comes down to it, isn't that all that matters? Much love to you. Shout out to our fan. And so what do you think? So despite physical changes, self-love, joy, passion, purpose, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think that like all of these things are super important and also are the things that get lost in the bullshit, right? Like these are the things that like we're like, yes, that's what I want. We say that's what we want. And then as soon as like push comes to shove, we like throw it out the window and we're like, why am I not happy? Right? Like that is kind of and I think that what happens sort of at middle age is this like life slows down a little bit so you can like look around and be like, what have I been doing? And in that space of like, what have I been doing? You're like, oh, I only have this much left. I think that's why the question comes up more as you get older. But I think that question happens in your 20s. I think it happens, I think it happens in each decade, and each decade has a little bit of a different feel to it on maybe what you have done or what you want to do and purpose. But there is this space of like, why aren't we thinking about this from the moment we wake up to the moment we go to bed and make our choices in that? And I think a lot of that's just like societal conditioning and bullshittery, but whatever. Go. You.
I think my priorities have shifted now. Like everything she's saying in her message regarding purpose and joy, right? All these things have now become non-negotiables, right? Agreed. I've gotten to the point where like, if I'm not having fun doing it, I'm not going to do it. Right. No. I have less tolerance for suffering, for toxicity, right? For being out of alignment than I did before. So I think something in her questioning is like, this has largely become a center of gravity. It's become a measure of like whether or not I will say yes to things, friendships, relationships, job opportunities, what have you, right? It's not only a consideration, it's a compass, I think, at this point. And I like this orientation better because I think there's less self-sacrifice. There's less, just serving others or overworking or burnout because the priorities are different.
I fully agree. And I think that in the priority shifting, right? Like if you've been in the space where you've been selling that out quickly, you don't know that you're doing it until after it's done. So like the practice is like, okay, can I pause before I make these decisions? Can I, whatever. But it's also the space of like, once it becomes the norm, you wonder how the hell you did it the other way before.
Yeah. Yeah. And here's the part where I'm going to throw in a right hook.
Oh no.
To use
Use the Gary V.
My right hook is, if you don't know where you are in this, or you've lost a sense of purpose, or you've lost a sense of self, writing is a great way to find it again and to set that compass, to reflect on what you did and how you want to do it differently. So you can work on your own, but you can also work with me to do that kind of work so that you have a lot more clarity and you can make those decisions going forward. So that's my right hook. Do you have a right hook?
That's a solid right hook. And I agree. You should go work with Gabby. And if you are looking for people to do this in community with, joining my community is a very, very good idea. I mean, if you want to do some coaching, I'm there too. But it is the space of like, it is really hard to do life alone in your own head. It's really good to have other people to discuss it with.
Which is why we're so good at discussing this with each other.
Exactly.
Happy Tuesday, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow. Hope you have a beautiful afternoon. Bye for now.
Bye.